So, today, cannot lie to you at all. I don't really feel like blogging too much. I think that a lot of times when I don't have like an overwhelming amount of positive things to say or positive news to say, that I get a little discouraged from sharing those sentiments. But I need to make sure that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is blogging for 40 days, no matter what. Um, I was going to write because I didn't really feel like being on video today, but um, but then like I just was kind of thinking about a few things, and I think that the point of today is like what I don't know why. Like like I said, I didn't want to blog, didn't really feel like being on camera or whatever today. 'Cause just having a rough day, rough week. A lot of things coming due, and not quite there yet. But I know that it's going to be okay, and I have complete faith that everything's going to be okay, which is super cool, but still very stressful. But I think that today, I don't know why, in the last like 24 hours or so, I've been thinking about like what happens if, basically, like what is it that I've made, what is it that I make out of my life, and what have I made out of my life, and what should we be trying to make out of our life, um, that has nothing to do with any of the things that are stressing me out, right? Like you know I'm th- I started thinking a lot more about, like, I can't take any of this with me when I go anyway. I can't take any of the debt. I can't take any of the money. I can't take any of anything with me. When I die at the end of the day. Um, and I think that the most important thing to realize recently is that like, there's so much. I kind of started with this best things in life are free thing the other day, which I'm all about, and they really are. And it's very it's kind of hard sometimes to think about what it is that you're doing in the world right now. Like, what happens if you go tomorrow? What happens if, because tomorrow's not guaranteed to any of us. Like, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anybody. But what happens? Like, what do people say about you? What do they think about you? What is it that they knew that you thought of and believed in? Um, and what was it that you stood for? You know? And I think that's very important, because in thinking of like death and passing, it kind of it completely grounds you, because you get an opportunity to think more about what's going on today, about conversations that you're having that you may or may not be taking for granted, situations that, relationships that you may or may not be taking for granted, um, days that you may or may not be taking for granted. And it's very important to not take them for granted, because nothing's guaranteed to anyone. And and I think that like I found like a lot of comfort in thinking of death. Not comfort in a weird way, but comfort in the fact that I know that I can say, I made mistakes. I've made my mistakes in my life, and I know a lot of people have made their mistakes in their life. But I can honestly say that I'm proud of the relationships that I've had in my life, and I'm proud of the things that I've done in my life, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and I'm proud of learning from those mistakes, and I'm proud of the lessons that I've learned in my life, and I'm really proud to even be talking about this kind of stuff. Um, I feel like it's been something that I was supposed to talk about. It's things that I was supposed to do for a long time, and I just want today for everyone to take a step back and look at themselves and look at like what it is that they do in their life and how it is that they interact with people and how they treat people, and what relationships do you have to hold on to? What relationships do you pride yourself in being a part of? What things do you contribute to the world? Or do you just take everything from the world? I don't want to take. I want to give. I have a lot to give. I'm not even done. I'm just getting started.